So Rio Ferdinand wants to become a professional boxer. No, you didn't mishear me. The former England defender is going to try his hand at professional boxing at the age of 38, becoming the next sportsman to decide he fancies a crack at the sport, although I doubt he'll make as much money as Conor McGregor did. It'll be a bit more Freddie Flintoff. Many people have tried sports they're not used to, like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who according to this chap on Twitter has a go at playing football. Hilarious but harsh from that man. Anyway, Ferdinand isn't the first footballer to try a different sport, so let's take a look at 9 who did. First up, it's Curtis Woodhouse. Since Ferdinand wants to become a boxer, it's only fair we start with another footballer who swapped his boots for gloves in Curtis Woodhouse. The former Sheffield United midfielder fell out of love with the game during the 2000s and decided to head to the ring, winning his first professional fight in September 2006. Following his debut win, Woodhouse briefly had his boxing licence suspended following a conviction of assaulting a police officer whilst drunk and using threatening, abusive or insulting words or behaviour in April 2006. As well as going back to football part-time, Woodhouse was back in the ring in 2007 and his record currently stands at 23 wins and 7 losses, with his most recent triumph coming at the start of September in Doncaster. Next we've got Jimmy Bullard. When he's not making a tit out of himself on the telly, which he does quite often now having blagged a presenting gig on Massive Lads programme Soccer AM, Jimmy Bullard is actually a handy little golfer. A lot of footballers play a full 18 while they're not training, but the curly-haired midfielder isn't just posing on the golf course like a lot of his peers. Bullard has appeared in various Euro Pro Tour events in which he's done better than he did in I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here when he was booted off first. Up next it's ANDRIY SHEVCHENKO. Another ex-footballer who tried to become a professional golfer, Shevchenko's debut tournament didn't go too well, competing in the Kharkov Superior Cup in his native Ukraine, missing the cut as he ended the day 40 strokes off the lead, shooting an overall 26 over par. Not a great day at the office, or on the course rather, but it's probably still better than his spell at Chelsea. Next we've got PAOLO Maldini. Another AC Milan legend, Paolo Maldini was one of the greatest defenders we've ever seen and continued playing until 2009, just before his 41st birthday, with AC Milan retiring the number 3. A legend of defending, Maldini then decided his next challenge was tennis, qualifying for a professional tournament on the ATP Challenge Tour in June 2017, pairing with Stefano Landonio. The 49-year-old and his partner were knocked out in the first round of the Milan tournament, losing in straight sets 6-1, 6-1. Up next it's Tim Wiese. Slightly cheating as the WWE is classed as sports entertainment, but German goalkeeper Tim Wiese put away his gloves in 2014 and hit the weights, and he was offered a developmental contract by WWE, joining their NXT brand where they produce the next big stars, or at least they try to. Wiese made his pro wrestling debut at an event in Germany in a 6-man tag match in November 2016, but hasn't been seen in the squared circle since. If you know what happened to Tim Wiese's wrestling career, let us know, because right now we're not expecting to see him at WrestleMania 34. Next we've got 3 more goalkeepers who all moved into similar fields. FABIEN BARTHEZ began a career in motorsport in 2008, coming 29th overall in the 2014 Le Mans 24-hour race alongside his co-drivers, while JERZY DUDEK competed in the Volkswagen Castrol Cup in 2014, with the Polish stopper stating that car racing is just like goalkeeping. Although I can't imagine he does too many Bruce Grobbelaar impressions behind the wheel. And thirdly, Spanish keeper Santiago CANIZARES went behind the wheel of a rally car, competing in the Spanish Rally Championship for Suzuki. Clearly being good with your hands translates from the football pitch to the seat of a car. Maybe someone should tell Tim Wiese. Next we've got GABRIEL BATISTUTA. One of Argentina's greatest ever goal scorers, the striker retired in 2005 and gained his coaching badges, but doesn't actually work in football now, stating it was just a job rather than a passion of his, with the former Fiorentina and Roma man taking up polo instead, scoring goals on horseback rather than a number 9 on his back. Batistuta actually owns his own polo team now, who wear purple just like his former team Fiorentina do. For those of you that don't know what polo is, just go watch Made in Chelsea. I assume that's what they do on that show. So those are 9 footballers who tried other sports. Let us know of any more in the comments below and how you think Rio Ferdinand will do in a boxing ring. You've been watching HITC Sport, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.